Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola, from the west side. Happy Monday. Feliz lunes. Feliz lunes. All right, let me come on camera. It's some stuff going on in these YouTube streets. I'm just flabbergasted. Hold on. Let me come on camera. Happy Monday. Feliz lunes. Feliz lunes. Ola from the west side, y'all. And it appears that another YouTube relationship might have just blown the F up tonight. Because I came in at the end, but I redballed back, and I think that Tracy and Noble broke up. I do. I swear, they keep hating on me. Every freaking live, I'm gonna have to they keep limiting my accents. I can't talk about nothing. It's it's worse than the news. I don't know what to do with you, YouTube, when you keep limiting my absence when I come live. It's like you make me feel like I'm working for free, and you know I, I'm not trying to work for free. But anyway, back to Tracy and Noble. So it appears that this has something to do with Rob Brack getting out of jail. Like what the f? I I I swear I just don't understand how grown people act like this. I don't understand. And my future brother-in-law, sorry y'all, I'm drinking my coffee, is in Motown, and he don't act nothing like this. I'm just trying to understand. I'm legitimately trying to understand why y'all bring y'all business onto YouTube. I mean, for me personally, I've never thought of getting with anybody that I met on YouTube. Did just no. Now I know there's some people who got with somebody and they married, because I believe Sister George and Curlin met on YouTube and then met in real life. You know, and I know there's other people who have met on YouTube and got together, or some people who came on YouTube in a relationship, you know, but you know, for people in their 40s and 50s, why is your relationship online? I mean, that's just like this all this stuff going back and forth with misunderstood and and that dude who looked like he's way older than me, but apparently I'm older than him. But then he's friends with the other dude who is also younger than me, who I also look much younger than. But it's all about lifestyle and choices that we make in our lives. Because I'm not in any way, shape, or form in the diabetes or the hypertension realm. Thank you and praise you, Jesus. Okay, so, but in my opinion, I don't understand. If your relationship is a real life relationship, it is not a YouTube relationship, then nothing about your relationship should be on here. We shouldn't be having these conversations, except for, I mean, it was cute when you guys met and you shared part of your time together, but y'all didn't share the whole thing. And this is stupid over Rob Rack. Noble, come on, dude. No. I'm just saying. But maybe y'all just like to have the little I don't know. It should be a real thing, and what you see on in virtual land is just that. It's virtual. It's not real. It's not real. It's YouTube. It only becomes real when you take it off of YouTube. As you guys took y'all's relationship off YouTube. But I apparently just saw y'all just break up on Tracy's live. So, you know, otherwise nobody would be I wouldn't be talking about this.
But, now we all gonna be talking about it. We all gonna be talking about it for a minute, at least. That, you know, yeah, I don't like to see people break up, especially over something so stupid. And, and here's the thing. People have been just looking for and trying to make y'all go y'all separate ways. And you upset about her how she judged a contest or something? Is that what this is about? And her being, I don't know, nice to some dudes online that she's never gonna see. I'm, I'm That's probably why y'all don't see. I think in the entire time that I have been on this channel, y'all y'all have seen my dude in maybe 2 videos. Yeah, and I think he might have walked through in another one, but I had it blurred so you didn't really see him. And he don't do YouTube because he used to hear me when I would be modding for some of the other content creators, and he would hear the conversations, and when people would be on here dragging people for filth, and he would be like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that." It's not his thing. I mean, he comes on YouTube, but he's over there in Dr. Pimple Popper land watching those kind of videos and whatnot. I think if he comes and watches my channel, he stays in the clouds. But you know, Tracy's in the beast sector, and she's a very, I would say, um, charismatic person within that sector. So, she's got strong supporters, strong following over there. But then there's people who don't like her and would like to see nothing more than for y'all to fall out. So you just gave them what they wanted, and you were acting like your man who was being challenged. And I really don't know what's happening behind the scenes. I'm simply going by what we talking about online. She's questioning why you are, you know, being sympathetic for somebody who was did some foul ass stuff to you. So, and she probably has a reason to ask the question since she is your woman. But and I mean, the people, who Tracy gets along with and who she don't get along with, and yeah, it's probably just not a good look for you to be popping up in everybody's chat and stuff. Be on your channel, you know. I'm just saying, but what do I know? I'm 60, you know. So I'm sure I'm completely out of touch, right? You know, but y'all not much younger than me. And I got enough sense to know that this ain't the place for people to be knowing anything about my relationship. They don't need to know nothing. All they know is that I'm in one, and it's offline, and he doesn't do YouTube. But that was kind of crazy. If Tracy leaves the live up, it's the live that's titled "No One and I Have Not Broke Up." She's probably gonna change the title to it though, because I think they did break up. I think they did break up right there in that freaking live. I don't know. Shouts out to Kevin Kelly for catching that clip too, because that's what made me go red ball. I said, wait a minute, I must have missed something. Let me go red ball that. Shoot. So I'm sure y'all gonna be on here talking tonight. Let me just fan myself, because for women who are just hitting menopause, let me just let y'all know, the hot flashes, they last forever. They go on for years, for years, for years. Not 2, 3 years, far over 10. And I'm not even that far. I'm not even to the 10th. But I know that they're nowhere near finished going. But speaking of the situation with Beach, I I, I think those who are out here trying to disprove it and trying to just do all kinds of foul stuff because you have a dislike for her, I think you should just leave it the F alone. Leave it the F alone. Go about your business and let what happens in Alabama be handled in Alabama. Like, you seem weird, fixating on whether this girl is telling the truth or a lie. I don't, you know, I'm going to say that she's not lying about somebody coming after about someone attacking her and her daughter. And we did see a note from FedEx. We have seen social media put out there in regards to said guy. And apparently there's a police report. That's really all you need to know if you're not right there in Birmingham, Alabama. If you're not there, then it if you ain't got nothing nice to say nothing at all. How about that part? And just let whatever's going to happen happen. If this is some story, child, let's hope somebody didn't just fabricate a story for attention. Did she maybe embellish it a little? She might have. But do I think that she was injured? Yes, I think she was probably injured. I think she really did have to go to the hospital in regards to it. And we should just let that, play out how it's going to. Now, Let me get to yesterday's events, which to me was a wonderful experience. And that was S. Hutchinson's brunch, sexy, grown and sexy brunch challenge. I think that everyone brought their A game to that. I think that the person who should have won. I think that, you know, I'll say the top three, yeah. Then, 4 and 5, well, I don't know. I think that's more of a matter of opinion because everyone does not like Caribbean food, traditional, Jamaican food, ackee, saltfish. They don't like all of those things, or they're not, accustomed to that. But I think that everyone brought their A game for the contest. And then after the contest, I mean, everything was positive. Everyone got something. Nobody left this contest empty handed. Everybody left with some money. You hear what I'm saying? Nobody left empty handed. It was a good experience. There was judging by the judges who picked the top, the number one and number two. And then the audience, the subscribers, the chat picked 3 through 5 because there was 5 people participating. After the event was over, several of the contestants that did not win or come in as high as they thought they should have come in started to show their behinds on the platform. And this is the crazy thing. Okay. Because are you mad because you didn't win? Because let me tell you, the person who won was Mo's Kitchen. Mo's Kitchen does not do this for a living. She just is a talented cook, a urban gourmet. I'm an urban gourmet. I don't do it, not doing it. You don't have a catering business. That's not what you do, but you just like doing this. And, some of us are just talented in cooking and like to share that talent. And that's what she did. Mo's Kitchen was the best out of everyone. Her presentation, she was finished early. She, made sure that she explained what she was doing. Then the second place person was Lovely Love. Lovely Love also brought her A game, but she was not going to beat she was not going to beat Mo's because Mo's came out with this girl had like I have like the fryer where you drop the fish or you drop your chicken in. She had one of those double fryers. I said I have one of those too. She was doing her her chicken and and then she fried her fish on the stove. Didn't do any. She had waffles. It everything was just to perfection. I was like, I need to be at your house, girl. Lovely Loves was the looked delicious. She did a good presentation, and then we had two young ladies who are both from Baltimore. One still in the Bmore area, the other one now down in the ATL, but still, representing. They both, were doing their thing. Now, one had her deviled eggs as part of her lunch. Now, I love deviled eggs. My only thing is if I were her and I would have done the deviled eggs for the lunch to make them pop, put some seafood on it. Put a like little bay shrimp on the top, or you know some crab meat. That's how I'll make mine, and I think that would have made them different. People had an issue with her 24 karat gold wings. I don't have no issue with them. Some people like wings for brunch, some people don't. She had some breakfast food, she had some, lunch food, as did everybody. Everyone had some types of, some of the breakfast food, some of the lunch food, because it's brunch. But after, like I said, after the event, two of the contestants went around and they jumped on different platforms and kind of sounded like sore losers. And nobody lost in this contest. Everybody was winning because it didn't matter. Everybody brought their A game. My even my soror, Meek my D, who came in late, and so she didn't have the full 90 minutes like everyone else. She did everything. She did a quick hour and had her stuff, and it was up for presentation and everything. Even with hers, she had like fried lobster and a fried shrimp. Oh, and then she had a little tower. Yes, y'all know I love seafood, and to me, if you're gonna do a brunch, there needs to be some seafood in it, especially if you're from DC, Maryland, or Virginia. Like, seafood must be in there. So it was a great experience. People were blaming the judges for where they placed, and the judges only picked the top two. And two of the people who were in the bottom three complained about where they ended up. But the people in the chat are the ones who voted on that. If they had done the judges voting, those numbers wouldn't even look like that. And the person who was in third place, she would have still been third place. She would have still been third place. You know, it is what it is. But it's like, this was, to me, was like the first drama-free contest. And I'm hoping that the poetry one next weekend, I can't imagine that the poetry contest next weekend is going to be full of drama. It shouldn't, you know. I'm working on my poem, making sure I keep it to the 2 minutes, you know. Yeah, so that's what we're working on, right? We're working on this week. Just making sure that I can recite it, because I am not memorizing it. Yeah, I'm 60. We not doing that. I may eventually have it memorized, but I'm gonna do it as a spoken word. I'm gonna have to have my paper in front of me. Sorry, not sorry, because I'm still working on the poem. But it'll be done probably in another day or so. Yeah, but this is, I I was so pleased that we didn't have no drama going on, and then y'all just can't let it. Be drama free. Y'all gotta somehow find a reason to cause some drama, to have something, just turn positive to negative. Like the F is wrong with y'all. Why y'all doing this? Whew, sorry, y'all. I'm drinking coffee and I'm fanning. It makes so much sense. So now let me get on to some of this other stuff that's going on in the celebrity world. So apparently, Blueface has proposed to Jaden, and she's now his fiance. And then his mama drug him for filth behind, all of this. And apparently, the ring that he put on her finger couldn't fit her fat little club fingers, little chubby fingers. How do you propose to somebody and don't have a ring that fits their freaking hand? Like, dude, what you doing? And Krishan, this should be your notice to move the F on. Don't deal with this dude. Make him just pay child support for his child and keep it the F moving. Just move on. Cause he on some other stuff. He's on some other stuff. He's on some other stuff. And now we have now let me just put out my disclaimer first. I used to like Brian McKnight. I thought he was, on his stuff, he was freaky, and when he put out that song, you know, to his Twitter audience a few years ago. But now he's just weird. This man is changing his name so that it doesn't match the original Brian McKnight Jr. and changing it so that it matches this new baby that he has. And it's like he's disowning his kids and his grandkids that are 100% black. What the F is wrong with you, Brian? Are you having a midlife crisis, sir? I thought the midlife crisis was back when you did that damn song. You know, when you wearing a mohawk and you over the age of 40, and I'm sure you're now over the age of 50. I'm sure. Let's see. How old is Brian McKnight? Something wrong with him, y'all. Age. Yeah, he's 54. Something's wrong with him. He's got issues. I mean, he keeps doing all of this stuff to his children. This man is doing this ish to his children. And you know what's going to happen? When he's old, he going to get put in a home. They going to put his butt in a home. Or better yet, the one, who's his legacy right now, that's the one that's going to put him in a home. And he going to be wishing for them other kids. You're going to get karma for this, Mr. McKnight. It's going to come. It's coming, sir. It's coming. You just don't even see it yet. Acting an effing fool. If your kids are entitled, you made them that way. if they're entitled, you made them that way, sir. And I use the term loosely. It's also being rumored, and I sure hope this is a rumor, y'all, that Megan Good has married Jonathan Majors. I'm gonna just let that one marinate for a second. It's being rumored that they got married. Well, she didn't want the divorce. That wasn't her. That was him. Devon blindsided her with a divorce after almost 10 years of marriage. Yeah. So I'm so allegedly they're married. He's still going through his situation, y'all, though. They have another day in court this week. As a matter of fact, he does. What's today? 23rd, on the 25th, which is Wednesday, out here in good old sunny Southern California. Mm-hmm. They're out here, so they're going to have to fly back to the East Coast. But apparently, the alleged person fled the country because apparently there's evidence that he's not the guilty party, but rather she is. Well, now let's think about that for a second. So, a Karen said that a black man did something to her, and then it comes out that he didn't do anything to her and that she did something to him. Now, this is regardless of whatever else happened previous to that all of these people came out of the woodwork. That has nothing to do with this particular situation. In this particular situation, apparently, we owe him an apology. And this woman almost destroyed this man's career over a lie. So that's why she's gone. That's why she's gone. Moving on. So now I'm going to talk a little bit, even though I haven't even started the book yet, but I will be this week, about how since Jada Pinkett Smith has come out and let us know that she and Will have been playing in our faces since 2016, as far as what their relationship was, how people are trying to further make Will the good guy in all of this, when this all started because of his cheating ways and him treating her like shiznick. But I understand you red pill dudes. That's what you're gonna see, because somehow she has to be demonized in this whole situation. Now look, I'm not sticking up for Jada. because this is their, I think this is their situation. You know, they have both been navigating this. This is how they have been living, and this obviously works for them because neither one of them they don't plan on divorcing each other. This is what they're gonna do. They're just now being open about what we all knew, that they had an open relationship, I guess, because they spiritually divorced. But my question is, how is Jada the bad guy when Will cheated on her and she wanted to end the marriage and he did not? He just wanted them to, he just said, I'm gonna let you do your thing. And her doing her thing was August Alsina. Okay? But that was in response to him. But Jada's the bad guy because Will acted out at the Oscars. But now we know that, yeah, that was some other stuff. Clearly, he was on some other stuff. That was some other stuff. Some other stuff. But I am going to be starting the book. I did download it into my Audible. Hold on one second. Let me show it to y'all, just so y'all know I'm not lying. Let me pull it up. Yeah, I have all these credits. I was working on where's my library? I don't think you can see it. Okay, there we go. There you go. It's in you see that? It's in my Audible. That's Jada's book. So according to my Audible, it's a 15-hour Audible. So that means that by the end of the week, if I do a couple of hours of it a day, by next week we'll be able to talk about it. So let's because I'm not going to sit there and just I got other stuff to do. I got content to get out. I have a job to do. I have side hustles I have to do. So but it will be it's on my list of stuff to get done this week. So I'm going to be doing some playing with, if y'all haven't noticed, is that I'm going to kind of be flipping between a couple of different going to try to keep the artwork for the live streams for the not so random chats to be kind of uniform, where we'll always have the little dragonfly on there and some black AI girl that I've either created or gone and found. The one that's on there this week, I actually I think this is one that I actually created in AI Playground. Yeah. So I'm still, feeling my way around the AI art world, but I'm gonna get it, to a point where, you know, I'm gonna do all the free stuff that I can first, and then once I get to the point where I gotta pay or get the credits and stuff, then we'll figure those out too. But I'm having fun with it so far. I love the beautiful black women that I'm creating. You know, I'm sure, you know, the way that they put the features together that, because I'm pretty specific, a lot of times in what I'm saying. I'll say if I want her to have, purple braids, if I want her to be drinking coffee, whatever. And I've done some that's animated, you know, just, trying to feel my way through it. Some of it I may bring on here to be channel artwork on my from my live streams as backgrounds. Like I have that purple moon in the background that I found. I love that. I love that background. But I'm about to get out of here. Let me think. Make sure that I talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. Make sure I talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. Oh, I think the last thing was about the. I see. So you haven't gotten the tub yet. Come on in here and say hi. Okay, he wants to say hi to y'all. He's supposed to be in the tub. All right. He's supposed to be in a tub. But you see, he was ear hustling outside. Close the door. Thank you very much. He was ear hustling outside that daggone door. But I think I was getting ready to talk about. Oh yes, Hallie and DDG. Yeah, allegedly they are married. Yeah, still they haven't said nothing about that one. That was one I talked about, I believe, on Saturday when I came on. Still haven't confirmed on that. We're still waiting to see what's going on with that. But this Hallie, I mean this Megan Good, Jonathan Majors one. That's a new one. And it's very interesting, that's coming out right before he has to go back to court. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna go into my YouTube studios in the next couple of days and fight all of these ones where they're talking about limited my ad suitability. What are we doing? What are we doing? What am I talking about? I'm talking about nothing. Yeah. So I'm gonna definitely see if I can get those reversed because y'all are playing with my money. But I'm gonna get out of here. I am gonna be dropping some content. I was supposed to drop some content on the Purple Diva Den over the weekend. It'll be dropped by tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be dropped tomorrow probably. And because I've been working on my spoken word for this week coming up, so sorry. Yeah, I had to work on that, but I do have something I'm gonna drop over there, and I have several videos that I'm working on that I will be dropping this week around some of the uh, things that October is Awareness Month for. So I'm trying to get those out because I only got one of them out, and I've got a couple more going. And I do have a coffee talk that I'm working on that I'm trying to get out before the weekend. So, a lot going with my production and editing team of one. I will let y'all know if I get picked for this reality series that I auditioned for over the weekend. I am doing some studying because the character has Tourette syndrome and stuttering. I can do the stuttering because I was a stutterer, but thanks to speech therapy, I rarely stutter anymore. But I got to learn, I got to get the Tourette part, you know. So we're going to work on that. Anyway, you guys, I will see y'all on Wednesday. It's already scheduled. I did schedule it for a little later because I'm supposed to be going to a seminar on overcoming anxiety. Because we all have anxiety in our lives. And I'm going to go to that, and hopefully I'll be able to talk to you guys about that when I come on Wednesday. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Let me find my outro. I will see you guys on Wednesday. It is already scheduled. I told you I'm trying to get my butt back in the algorithm. Until I do, I'm just going to, even if I'm just talking to myself, and I got an audience of one, we're going to get ourselves back into the algorithm. But I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, you guys. I'll see you on Wednesday. Peace. Bye, you guys.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.